Good day, good day, good day. This is the BAM! Be Smart Energy Home, how to buy new construction homes, brought to you by PCF Home. I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart, down in my heart, I've got that joy, 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 joy. Down in my heart to stay. I've got that joy, 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 joy. Down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart, I've got that joy, 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 joy. Down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day for a neighbor. Would you be our? Could you be our? Would you be our neighbor? Do di do 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 di do di do 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 di do 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 di do di do 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 di do di do do di do di do di do do do. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase every one from the place. Come on with the rain. I've a smile on my face. I walk down the lane with a happy refrain, just singing, singing in the rain. Hello, everyone. This is the BAM! Be Smart Energy Home, how to buy new construction homes, brought to you by PCF Home. PCF Home. Homes that are durable, elegant, and comfortable. They won't blow down, burn down, or fall down. I just wanted to come on and say hello. Today, we're actually learning how to better build homes. Although all of our general contractors are licensed throughout the states that we're going to be building homes in through the general contractors, I, in, in addition, would like my own license. So I am coming on the show just to say hello, and I am going back to studying. And thank you very much for your time today. I want you to, if you have a moment, take a count of 8, and let's breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And use this throughout your day for when situations are tight or when situations are smooth, just to increase overall smooth vibrations. I would love for you to have a good day, have a good week, and have a good life. And as we mentioned, it's time to talk about the BAM! Be Smart Energy Home Journey Map, Road Map, House Map. Right now, we have 2 lots that are on market in Florida with the Joshua Tree, 924 square foot heated home. And the amazing thing you'll know if you happen to be from the Midwest, especially from the urban cities, the first level is usually 600 square feet anyway. So the first level in the Joshua Tree is 600 square feet. The next level is or has a 360 square foot open patio. So you pretty much still have a roomy home in this whole conversation of what they call tiny homes. So a tiny home is just a conversation. I really believe if you think about it in Detroit, if you took the top level off and you had, wait, if you took the top level, even if you had both levels, isn't that still a tiny home? I have to really look at this classification. Anyway, so now we have the Joshua Tree in at 256 Ravenswood in Port Charlotte, Florida. In addition, we have the Joshua Tree at 2163 and 2167 Flagstaff in Punta Gorda, Florida. Besides those, the wonderful Rose Thomas, our agent from Palm Paradise Realty Group, is excited and looking forward to assisting you. We just did some beautiful modifications by request of something she asked about. We're really excited and look forward to building 50 homes in the area sort of quickly. So if you want to, I'd say, jump on board, you can give Miss Rose Thomas a call. Her information will be in the comment section or in the chat. Let's see. Also, she has over hundreds, if not thousands, of lots to look through. So we believe that the 2163 and 2167 Flagstaff, which is a beautiful lot that could be split into 2 homes, or the 256 Ravenswood, which is a beautiful lot location for a home, is excellent in Florida. If any of those lots do not match your needs, you know it's all about location, location, location. So she has hundreds, if not thousands, of other lots to choose from. At least 100 lots, I think, if I remember correctly, in her brokerage. In fact, more likely, more than that. And then thousands from the many that she can choose from on market to work with you to create what you're looking for in a home that is durable, elegant, and comfortable. That won't burn down, won't blow down, burn down, or fall down. Trademark. If you're thinking about perhaps moving to Tennessee, out to Nashville, Tennessee, or Shelbyville, we'd be excited to work with you in those states. We've linked in with an amazing general contractor in the center of Tennessee to create the amazing product, which is concrete insulated steel, EVG 3D, 25 to 30, oh, excuse me, 25 to 40% cooler in the summer, 25 to 40% warmer in the winner. Hmm. Perhaps you're thinking about going or building in Cali. That's boom, LA, California, or maybe San Francisco, or maybe the Bay, or maybe Modesto, Presto, Modesto, or San Jose. We are so excited we're out there, ready to accommodate you and rebuild. You know, if you happen to have had that unfortunate situations of going through the smoky of last year, and that's not talking about California medicinal, that is talking about the unfortunate smoke inhalation and fires of the California area. I have some great ideas on how we can actually disperse some of that fire, those fire situations. I look forward to implementing that one day. In the meantime, our homes won't burn down, won't blow down, burn down, or fall down. So we're ideal for potentially, we're ideal for being in the California area. Just a boom, LA, California. As LL Cool J said, or better yet, as Biggie said, I'm going back to Cali. If you're thinking about the freshwater state of Michigan, we've just linked in with an amazing general contractor to now combat the situation of the Boeing Michigan walls. You know, Michigan has a situation, even though it's a beautiful state, allows you to experience all four seasons to their fullest because the high water table and the clay and the various things and the various soils, they are ideal for the need of EVG 3D, which would assist with the problem and potentially stop your issue of Boeing walls that I know many Michiganders are familiar with. You know, when you go over, unfortunately, your house or someone else's house. I remember two of the homes I lived in had the issue, and it's not a pretty sight. Not a pretty sight. Because one of the homes I lived in was near River Rouge, so you know there's a high water table in that area. And River Rouge is actually a river that runs through the city of Detroit. Yes, Detroit, besides having being on the river, it has rivers running through it. So, if you're thinking about perhaps moving out to Pennsylvania, we have a beautiful lot in the Eagle Rock community, and we are speaking and introducing conversations to contractors out there, as well as we have a beautiful lot in the Arkansas community, and we're looking to work with contractors out there. And those lots are through the charity, as well as there's a beautiful lot in Michigan and Saginaw. We would love to place a Joshua tree on one of the lot. Oh my gosh, I just got remember we have to get started on. I have to call my general contractor. We have to get started on that lot, and I have to find out exactly if he's actually open to working in that area. I have to call him today. Wow, you know, so it's funny when you realize you actually are doing what you're doing, you actually should be doing something. So on that note, I better get off the phone or off the Zoom and get back to finishing my studies, as well as I will be contacting my general contractor to discuss listing and putting that home on market in Saginaw. We thank you so much for listening to us today. We had a very lovely day listening to you. We would love for you to have a good day, to have a good week, and have a good life. We'd like to say thanks for the memories. You listening to our show. Right now it's time to go. Today we've got to make our way because there's never technically a tomorrow, but there's always tomorrow. Just saying, like, always use the day you're in to the best possible means. And if that day doesn't turn out the best that you perceive it, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. It's only a day away, and you can make that new day for yourself. Have a good day, have a good week, and have a good life. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families, take care of your community. Oh, P.S. Don't forget, on Mondays in the evenings and on Tuesdays in the mornings, there's a free real estate training for you to learn how to buy your first home or learn how to buy your next home. Like an investor, if you learn how to think better, you learn how to buy better. I'm tired of the conversation where people in the industry act like everybody in this not in the industry is not knowledgeable. You know a good deal. And if you actually had an opportunity to see a home that you can make a bid on, that you might have to move on quickly, even if you put an earnest money down, the deposit down on it, that puts you in the place to actually buy it. One of my goals is if you want your home built, we're ready to create that in all 50 states. We're going to find a contractor in your state, I don't care where it is, to build the home for you. And then we utilize our team or their team, if their team is up to speed, to actually create the home. Otherwise, if you're going to buy a home in an existing market, my goal, my love, my dream, my pursuit of life is to make sure that you buy right. And when I spoke with some of the people I originally worked with, like a guy by the name of Mark Maupin and Roy Frank, prayers out for his mom. We are, or I asked them a question a long time ago, about 20 years ago to be exact. Now about the time I got out of real estate. It was 2006. Right now it's 2026. So it's 20 years. Why can't we sell these homes to the regular home buyers? Everybody, you can keep beating me up with the answer, but I'm still saying that anybody can buy a home. And just like I was in a meeting the other day, it was like, you can buy a home. And, if you want to buy a turnkey finished home, that's great. We'll supply that for you. However, if you don't mind rolling up your sleeves or you're not even doing the work, all you're doing is hiring a crew. And it's not that hard to find a good crew. I know they tell you it's like impossible. It just takes a minute. Here's the thing. It takes more time to find a good crew than the crew to actually do the work. To actually do the work only takes anywhere from, if you got a really tight crew, from 30 to 60 days, maybe 90 if you really are doing some heavy rehab on a home. Otherwise, you can pretty much knock most rehabs out or maintenance and alterations out in 30 days or less. The whole thing is interviewing enough people to find a good crew. And we could at least point you in a couple different directions. Not because we're involved them necessarily, just, if we're involved with them, great. But if we're not in that state, I can still at least give you some names that I've seen from contractors to work with. Some contractors out in those states just weren't hip enough to see the potential of concrete insulated steel, or they just didn't understand it. To those that do, thank you. For those that don't, we're teaching. In the meantime, have a good day, have a good week, and have a good life. Take care of yourself, take care of your family. Take care of your community. Bye-bye.